All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alan. This is Spot's Corner, and we are back at it in Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. We're working on scrapping out the Titanic, and I think we're going to shift focus a little bit today and try and knock out some of these furniture quests that we still have, and see if we can get some of those out of the way. All right, well, let's get to it. I think what I want to do first is just drop this large section of roof and get it out of the way. Oh, great. And the whole roof is going to be a floater today. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wait. No, we missed a wall. Hold on. Nope, still floating. Maybe the stairs? Normally, stairs won't hold up a ceiling. Oh, wait, but these are craneable stairs. Okay, this type of stairs will hold up a ceiling. And our roof is still floating. Okay. Let's see here. Did we miss anything? Way back here. It's definitely disconnected. Yeah, it looks like we just have a floating roof. Alright. So yeah, physics engine still has a few glitches. But it is indeed better than the physics engine they had in the first game. There we go. Oh, well, most of it fell. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we don't need tables. We don't need chess, pictures, or bookshelves. Okay. And I don't think we need lights either. No, lamps are done. That counts as copper and lamp. Okay. Do we need copper? No, this ship doesn't have a quest for copper. Okay. It's a weird little room. Okay. Don't need pictures. Okay, in that case, let's get the stairs out. That's a fairly large object we should be able to remove now. That's holding that? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Okay, so we started here. Let's work our way backwards. That's just wood. Do we actually need wood? No, we already got enough wood. Okay, so that's also done. We need over 100 chairs. All that stuff. That's the hallway. Yeah, okay, so that's clear. This room's clear. Ships like this can be confusing, particularly if you've ever been on a ship this size in real life. The first time you step on an aircraft carrier, for instance, good luck with that. It's a maze. It is not hard to get lost. But if you think of it more like a dungeon in an RPG instead of a ship, you'll find that your brain will work a lot better to just sort of parse out where you've been and where you need to go and what hallways go where and what doesn't go where. And it's just a different way of thinking about it that works very effectively. Okay, now this section over here. Okay, we don't want to go down. Need this middle section. Okay, that's really weird. This middle section is just a big, huge void. Why is this a big, huge void? Oh, this must be the stack area. Yeah. Okay, so that's the stack area. Okay. Okay, so we just proceed past that. Okay, this down here. I don't think we need a bog, but they are furniture. No, we don't. We don't actually need toilets. Okay, that's done. Okay, and I do believe that clears out this floor of furniture. So what we might be able to do is, if we actually can manage to get all that furniture, get all those quests done, and somehow get the gold, which I think is going to be a little more difficult, what we might be able to do is just cut along the sides of the ship all the way down and drop multiple levels all at once in one big, huge, cataclysmic pile of rubble. Okay, so let's go down a level and rinse and repeat. Okay. Alright, now, with the entryway cleared, it would be smartest to start at one end and work our way down. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Separate section I didn't realize was here. Alright, this needs to be cleared out real quick. just access down. Those doors out of the way. Okay. Oh, we've got some possible craneable equipment over there as well. And more stuff farther down. I think what we're going to do, since we have this huge void anyway, I think I'm going to try and make an effort to just work this entire front area. Why is there a horizontal weld right there? Why is there... Okay, this doesn't make sense. Oh, that's... Okay, that's the edge of the... Yeah, right. That's the edge of the top of the hull. Okay. Didn't actually want to do that. Much furniture to speak of in this section. Okay, going down. This has high alloy steel and copper, no gold. And we do not need high alloy steel, so we'll leave that be for the time being. Okay. This is getting back into the main section of the ship, which we're going to hold off on for now. Okay. I think that's all the furniture in this section. Going down. Showers and low alloy steel. I don't think we need showers. I think that is everything in this area. Okay. So, 1, 2. Oh, we missed this side. Now I'm fairly certain that is this entire deck. Or this section of this entire deck. And as soon as I say that, we find more stuff. Okay. Going down. Okay, so now one more level down. If we can determine if there is a way down without jumping. Thinking there might not be a way down from here. So I think we'll avail ourselves of this hole. Okay, perfect. So that opens on the very end, and we can go... well, actually, we can go aft from here, because this is the forward end of the ship. Seriously, floaters. Actually, speaking of floaters, I do have a bit of an announcement. After much consideration and much effort and difficulty, I managed to get working again an installation of a game I'm very excited to go back to. So once we do conclude this series, we are going to be moving on to a game I've wanted to get back to for a long time. I first played it when it first came out in July of last year. Its installation was a bit complicated for me, but we figured it out. And I'm very happy to say we're going to be going back to Fallout London, concluding this series. As usual, there will be mods. We're not playing the game vanilla. And I am not going in totally blind. I did play through Fallout London once in its entirety when it first came out back in July of last year. I only ever played one faction ending, but there are actually three. There are three main factions in that game. And it should be a lot of fun. That is a great game. If you like open world, you like RPGs, you like Fallout, that is a good one. The team at Folon did an amazing job. Unfortunately, they did implement some of the same dumb situations and rules that Bethesda themselves did. So we will be fixing some of those things. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. I hope you'll join me for that one as well. Okay. I hesitate to say, okay, I think we got everything in this section. Because there's always another hidden room somewhere. Like, there we go. Okay. Going down. Okay. I think we've got most things on this section. Okay, going down. No gold. Okay. A lot of craneable stuff in this section. Don't really need any of it, I don't think. Oh, hey, we found the collectible. You found the Le Coeur de la Mer, a fictional jewel inspired by the famous Hope Diamond. Although the necklace itself did not exist on the real Titanic, the film version symbolizes love and lost treasures. Every ship in this game has a little collectible, and when you find them, they will show up on the shelves in your little shack where the computer is. Okay. I don't know if there's an achievement for finding all of them, but I assume there would be. There are quite a number of achievements in this game. Okay, so I think what we're going to try and do now... Let's go dump all of our stuff in the truck. And And then I think we're going to come back and try and chop that section of the hull off. Let's tidy up on our way there. Okay. So we got all the beds and all the wardrobes. Only need a few more sofas if we can find them. I'm sure there's plenty of them left. And another 40 chairs, and that will be done. Yeah, we're making progress, getting there pretty quick. Okay. Well, since we're here, I was going to go directly and start the chop of the front section. But we're here. We need the furniture. We might as well take it. Wow. We might get all of our table, or all of our chairs right here. There are an absolute crap ton of chairs in this area. Wow, and it just keeps going. Holy shnikes. We are definitely getting all the chairs we need right here. And it just continues. Wow. This area is rich with furniture. One thing I don't see in all this mess, though, is all the sofas that we still need. A lot of tables and chairs, no sofas. By the way, if you ever see your contractor reaching over their head like that to grab a big-ass clawfoot tub, fire that guy. Still only counts as a lamp. It's pretty, though. Armchairs. Okay, we don't need armchairs. Do any of these count as couches? How about this one? Yeah, sofas. Okay. These long ones count as sofas. Alright, good. Okay. Okay. Was anyone keeping count there? I'm not sure if we got the 13 sofas we needed or not. Pretty sure we did. We already got all these areas. Yes. Okay. Okay, and that area goes all the way back to here. Okay. Now, I will be very surprised if we don't have enough furniture to complete the quest. Let's see. Where is the truck? Are we on the wrong end? I think we are. see, you thought you looted everything, didn't you? Yeah, I thought we did too. There's always another area. Always. It's like the stuff respawns behind you just to spite you. Ah ha ha ha, you missed this stuff. I swear I tried to get it. Surely we have our 13 sofas by now. Okay. Oops. Oh. More stuff. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, now, all that's left is the gold. Okay. Now, that is going to require some major excavations to get to. Because gold is buried deep on this ship. And we have a lot of decks of walls and floors in the way. Okay, so how to best do this? I think from this point, it's probably just going to be a matter of just plugging our way through the floors to make them collapse as rapidly as humanly possible to get down to the areas that we want to get down to. Oh. Okay. All right, now, to get to the good stuff, What is the fastest way to do this? I think the fastest way to do this is just going to be to chop the sides and then ultimately cut out the floor. What I'm thinking we're going to do is start on this forward chunk of the ship.
आपके पास कोई जहाज है? क्या हाल है?
There we go.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Okay, next up. Okay, so this section of the hull goes down at least another deck. Okay. But the idea here is we cut a clean line all the way across right here, and then we can much more easily get the forward section of the ship out of the way. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay. So I think we got a good cut line started. It looks like we're just about out of time here, so we're going to go ahead and call it a part here. And we'll meet again next time when we continue our scrap out of the Titanic. I'm Alan, this has been Spot's Corner, and have a very nice day, and goodbye.